Florida native Tom Petty will be turning 76 this year, so WMNF will be celebrating his birthday with a full night of his music. In honor of our home state hero, WMNF presents a tribute to Tom Petty. You'll hear over 40 songs from 26 albums in 5 hours. A non-stop music event that you don't want to miss, as 12 bands play 3 Tom Petty songs each in their own style.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Well, I love you, baby. Don't do me like that.
Look for songs from Petty's entire career, including the Heartbreakers, Mudcrutch, Solo, and the Traveling Wilburys.
Even if the sun don't shine, well, it's alright. We're going to the end of the line.
Saturday, October 3rd at Skipper's Smokehouse. Doors at 5, music 6 to 11. Tickets and information at WMNF.org.
You can help WMNF now and into the future by donating gifts of stock, real estate, retirement assets, or a life insurance policy. It's easy to leave a legacy of love. Just call 813-238-8001 or go to WMNF.org/plannedgiving to get started today.
Good afternoon, everyone. You're tuned in to WMNF's live music showcase in Tampa. I'm your host today, Alexis Thompson, and today we are with Selwyn Birchwood and his band. So it was so great to have you here. I know that you've been here before. How does it feel?
It feels great. It always feels like home whenever we are able to come over here and do this with you. And excited for our show tonight at New World, and excited to be able to play some music for you this afternoon, man.
Awesome. So, do you have anything to start us off with?
Yeah, man, we've got a new album out this year. It's my 6th album for Alligator Records in Chicago. And it's kind of, I feel like a coming of my music with this one, man. It's Electric Swamp Funk and Blues is the name of the album. And the name of the song is The Church of Electric Swamp Funk and Blues.
All right, let's hit it.
It goes like this, man.
Swamp Funk and Blues, this is the church of electric swamp funk and blues. Have you heard the good news? It's electric swamp funk and blues, this is the church. In this house we don't charge a toll to heal a soul. We don't throw rocks, but we get stoned. Don't need no denomination, no damnation, tribulation, only liberation. Music is the mission. No notes of indoctrination, just a righteous revelation. The sound is the salvation. This is the church of electric swamp funk and blues. This is the church of electric swamp funk and blues. Have you heard the good news? It's electric swamp funk and blues. This is the church. The stage is our pulpit. The crowds, the congregation. We're chasing prophets or prophets. Just the creation of joyful jubilation. Music is the mission. No notes of indoctrination, just a righteous revelation. The sound is the salvation. This is the church of electric swamp funk and blues. This is the church of electric swamp funk and blues. Have you heard the good news? It's electric swamp
You're tuned in to WMNF's live music showcase in Tampa, and that was Selwyn Birchwood and his band, which, by the way, immediately started off amazingly. Felt that in my chest.
You got it.
Got amazing synergy with each other as well.
Yeah, man. It's it's a group effort for sure, man.
I'm sure. Speaking of effort, you said that this was a newer album that came out, correct?
Yeah, this is my sixth album for Alligator Records in Chicago, and it's my seventh album of all original music. And, I pride myself on trying to write songs so that when you hear a band like us, you hear a band that sounds kind of like us, and I know we're drowning in a world of cover bands and now tribute bands, so writing your own music isn't the thing much anymore, but, I don't feel right, cheating people. I don't think it takes much to get you to like a song that you already love. I think the harder thing to do is to write your own story and your own music and, try to move people in the same way. So that's what we try to do.
Awesome. And I can totally see that. I feel moved already. So when it came to making this album, did you see it any trials when it came to it, or you were just were in it from the beginning and the end?
No, this album was actually had more trials than I'd like to discuss, man. We actually recorded this record in December of 2024, and I spent a year and a half fighting with record labels and producers, and we actually went through 3 engineers mixing this album before I finally just said, nope, I'm tired of having to barter with people on what I'm supposed to sound like, sort of a thing. So I said, I'm just going to burn it all to the ground. I'm going to start over. And I called a friend of mine, Kev Moe, and asked him if he knew any producers, and he hit me to his guy that does his albums. And, I sent the album up to him, and we had the album done. After dealing with bad mixes for over a year, we got the rest of the record done in about 3 weeks. So when I tell you I'm happy that it's out, I mean it, because it was a year and a half it took to finally get it here, but it's here now.
Well, that's great. And I'm sure that did take a lot. Even when I was listening to the album this morning, certain topics and stuff, I was like, wow, this has a lot to say. This album has a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I think it was one about algorithms.
Yeah.
It had a dial-up tone in the beginning. I remember that much. And it was talking about instances with technology and algorithms and the music scene and all that stuff, how things have changed with digital age.
Absolutely. With blues music in particular, I don't know why people are so, content to just talk about and sound like music that's almost 100 years old now. And, I didn't grow up on a farm. I didn't grow up picking cotton, and I don't pretend to. We've got a whole different kind of blues, and 2026, and I try to talk about what I know about. So this album actually has all kind of topics that I think people will relate to for sure. And I feel like that's what good music does. It's not supposed to be in the background. It's not supposed to be wallpaper. It's supposed to move you and make you feel something in some way, good, bad, happy, sad, whatever it is. It's supposed to make you feel something, and I feel like this album does that.
Awesome. Because, everyone has the blues. It's just what type of blues are you experiencing?
There you go.
So what other song you got? What other blues?
Well, since you brought that one up, we're going to give you that song.
Yay!
This isn't planned, I swear. That's a good lead.
I love a segue.
Yeah, man. I just feel like, we worship our devices these days. And I always say, if you think I'm lying, just look at any crowd and you'll see the heads bowed, just praying to their cell phones. And you got to be careful with that stuff, though, because we don't see what we want to see on these things anymore. We see what they want us to see. And they's not even a person any longer, Our algorithms tell us what we need. It tells us what we don't need. It tells us what we want. It tells us what we don't want. It tells us how to be. And I feel like if we aren't careful, it's going to tell us who to be. And that's what this song is talking about. So this is the brand new one that we've got for you. It says, "All hail the algorithm."
Welcome to a digital hell. The whole wide world's in a world wide web. We traded our hard lines for hard drives. Integrated so deep, you can't do a thing without a screen. Have you ever finally had a conversation in the privacy of your own home, only to find it advertised the next time you open up your phone. Our creation's not the creative. It happened so fast we didn't notice it. Now it's molding all of us to any image that it sees fit. Love assistance, always listening, skimming through the details we give them. Customizing a simulation, feeding on all of your information. To enslave a man, you just gotta convince him to put the chains on his own hands. We're so captivated by handhelds, we don't care that they hold us captive now. We don't see what we want, we see what it wants us to see. Social media influence, hypnotizing humanity. It's like a mass experiment in cognitive dissonance. When fantasy can be sentient, reality's irrelevant. Love systems, always listening, skimming through the details we give them. Customizing a simulation, feeding on all of your information. All hail the algorithm. All hail the algorithm.
You're listening to WMNF's live music showcase in Tampa. I'm Alexis Thompson, and that was Selwyn Birchwood and his band. Awesome song to start off with.
Yeah, man.
Some songs. So, speaking of songs, did you even think that you would be, like, making it as big as you have? I mean, I know you've been here for a while, and, you know, you start off local, then you watch yourself grow throughout all that time. How does it feel, like, coming back here and being like, I'm not the same person that was here like 9 years ago?
Oh, man, I'm most definitely the same person that was here 9 years ago. It just, it's one of those things. I moved to Tampa Bay in 2011, and I grew up in Orlando, and I moved to Tampa Bay specifically because they have, stuff going on like WMNF, and, y'all support the arts here. You support music, and especially there's a crowd for live music here. There's venues for live music, and there's venues for just art in general. And I said, man, this looks like a place where I think I'd be able to get a start, because it's just a desert in Orlando for art and live music. If you would just want club music and alcohol, that's the spot. But if you want some art and some music, man, this is a good spot. And I've been fortunate to have some breaks along the way. I won the International Blues Challenge in 2013 as I was there representing Tampa Bay. And that led me to, have some doors not really opened but unlocked with Alligator Records, and I signed with them shortly afterwards. And, it's just been a very serendipitous sort of a track on there, and I couldn't have written it any better in a storybook. But here we are, this many years later, and I've performed in 24 countries, and I talk about home everywhere we go. And I just feel blessed, and I feel fortunate that people have shown up and picked up on what we're doing. And it's just one of those things. It doesn't feel like I'm any different. It just I'm trying to get a job and try to keep a job. So you go do a good job and hopefully get invited back. And fortunately, we've been invited back all over the world at this point, and we just keep it going, man. But I'm definitely a Florida boy at heart, and grown into a Florida man, and that's just the way we do it, man.
That's awesome. I mean, it's real about keeping a job, especially these days. Just finding one is hard.
Absolutely, man.
So when it comes to the Tampa scene, when it comes to the arts and music and live venues, have you seen it change like throughout the years?
Yeah, well, the fan base and the audience is still there, but you see venues come and go, and it's one of those things that you couldn't have predicted something like the pandemic in 2020, and I always worried about whether or not I'd be able to play at this venue or that venue. I never worried about whether or not we'd be able to assemble in crowds. And we went on a journey upward, and then completely plummeted in 2020, and then it's back stronger than ever now. I feel like we've got some massive touring behind this album. We're about to leave next week to get on the road for another 3 weeks all over the U.S. And man, we just keep it rolling, man.
Awesome. I do feel like after the pandemic, a lot more of like a need for community grew after that. So they would come over to like, more live shows, more art events, more communal spaces, basically. Yeah,
just anywhere outside of your house at that point.
Literally anywhere outside of the house.
Yeah, man, for sure. But we're glad that it's back. We're glad that we're able to do this. And I'm just very blessed, very grateful that we get to do this, for a living all over the world, man. So I'm stoked on it.
But we're stoked to have you here, all of you especially. Thank you so much once again for having your time out of your day to be here with us and perform. It's great to have you here.
Absolutely.
And speaking of viewers, if you have any interesting questions that you would like to ask the band, you can go to dj@WMNF.org or comment on the live on YouTube or on Facebook. Make them weird, but not too weird, but interesting enough.
No, make them weird.
Or make them weirder.
Make them really weird, man.
This is up to the band at this point. Oh, God. Do you have another song for us at all?
Yeah. Let's do... we'll do this one. We're doing all new songs off of our newest album here, so I want to give you this one. This is, I always say that music becomes interesting to me when people are telling their own story, and I feel like, people are so content these days for some reason getting on stage telling someone else's story. You know, it used to be a dig when you were in a cover band when I was growing up, and now not only are there super popular, you know, to have a cover band, but you even have tribute bands where you're literally getting on stage and pretending to be someone else. And you know, I think that's fun, but it's definitely not for me, man. For me, I think music speaks more to me when, you know, someone is sharing of their own story. And I think, you know, we all live in extremely different and unique lives. And I think, you know, when you tell your own story, that it comes across differently because it's the truth, you know. And with this song, I always say I like to give people a peek into what it's like to be me. So this is my story, you know.
To this world with a cord around my neck. Life's been a fight since my very first breath. Before I learned numbers, I learned about the color wheel. Let me tell you, the struggle is real. Oh boy, child, learned about the world before I was grown. Wonder why they followed me in every store I go. Mama explained they think my skin is gonna steal. Let me tell you, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. I pray one day we will heal. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. I pray one day we will heal. The struggle is real. Ladies cross the street when I'm walking down my block. Pass near their cars, I hear all the doors lock. I'm only served the raw end of the deal. Let me tell you, the struggle is real. Broadcast brutality on the TV news. It hits a little different if you know it could be you. Upset if you stand up, upset if you kneel. Let me tell you, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. I pray one day we will heal. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. tear down these walls that we have built. 'Cause I tell you, the struggle is
You're listening to WMNF's live music showcase in Tampa. Today we have Selwyn Birchwood and his band, which, that was a lovely song. That was a lovely song. I like the little music break and everything. Yeah. What would you say really inspired that one?
Just life. That's one that I've had a lot of interviews and questions about it, and I said everything in the song that that I think needs to be said, and because otherwise people, especially in this clip society of just they cut up whatever it is you say into little bites to point in whatever direction they want you to go in themselves. I said everything I want to say in the song, and the idea behind it is to give people a glimpse into someone else's reality, man. And I think that's what that song does for sure.
Awesome. And there is a comment. We got our first comment.
All right.
So it's by Rena Ron. Said, I really enjoyed that algorithm song. What was the inspiration for that? I.e., do you have an example of getting caught up in an algorithm or an AI?
I think that, everybody's caught up in it, whether or not we know it or not is the only difference. And, it just, I like to write music just, kind of as observation of life. And, I'm not extroverted whatsoever. It takes all of my energy to do this. And I prefer to be on the sidelines, just kind of looking around and observing. And, that's what I observe with, what technology is doing to our society and what it's doing to all of us. And, we look at the palms of our hands a lot more than we look at each other anymore. And, if you removed the phones, we'd all look very weird just looking like this all the time, looking at the palms of your hands. So it's like, we gotta resist it and remember that, we need to be with each other more than our phones,
Yeah. We were just talking beforehand about how much AI has, progressed in that. I'm like, oh, my gosh, I'm going to lose my job.
Oh, yeah, it's over. It's over.
Well, it's not over yet. We have time. We have time to backtrack.
You got it. Kill it. It's not too late.
Well, while we still have a chance. I watched iRobot. I know how this works. But, speaking of backtracking, let's start off about how you started off when it came to music and the blues. I mean, did you initially go for this genre at all, or?
I started off. I was just playing music. That was on the radio. I picked it up when I was 12 and was just trying to pick up what was on the radio to impress my friends and stuff. And I just thought it was cool. It's like, oh man, I didn't have any expectation. I was just drawn to it, and I liked the ability to make sounds. And, when I was in high school, I was doing a lot of writing and a lot of what I didn't realize at the time was songwriting. And, it was just an outlet for me. So it started with kind of poetry and just free writing and stuff to just get things out, and it turned into being able to put it to music. And I think that's a cool thing with it, man. So it's definitely an outlet for me instead of a competition, which I feel like is what it's turning into these days. I feel like the music is supposed to be expression and instead of competition. And if you're competing with people, you're already lost, man.
That's a good motto to live by. I mean, hey. Yeah. I mean, it's good to have healthy competition, I guess. But, I mean, just constantly seeing people as something to overcome, it's not a healthy mindset to have at all.
No, it's good to have healthy competition in sports, less in art. I can't imagine peeking over the shoulder of someone doing a painting and being like, I paint way better than you. It's a weird mindset. I just feel like, they must have just sucked at sports and tried to channel that aggression into music, I guess.
I mean, hey, you can pull from any emotion when it comes to music, right?
Yeah, man.
Speaking of, when you were younger and you were getting into the music scene and stuff, did you have a nice environment around you that really nurtured that in you, or did you just go out all on your own?
When I was younger, you mean I'm not young anymore?
I mean, when you were younger. What are you 25?
Yeah, somewhere around there, yeah, sure. No, I really didn't. I was definitely the black sheep. Once I started really kind of getting out and touring and essentially being successful at it, everyone around me kind of wanted to clap their hands and brag to their friends. But before that, it was, you need to get a haircut and you need to get a real job. And, this is fun as a hobby. This is nonsense what you're doing. And it's like my dad still to this day is like, are you happy? I tell him my schedule of, we're leaving for 3 weeks. We're going here, we're going there, we're going everywhere. And it's like, as soon as you get sick of doing this, then whatever. And it's like, you don't understand. It's not a fad. It's a necessity for us to do this. We're drawn to the music and we're drawn to performing and, that's our happy place. Unfortunately, we have to drive extremely long distances and get a lot of not sleeping to be able to get to those stages and be away from our families and all of that. But, it's all part of it, man.
Yeah. I mean, hey, art's what makes the world go around. I mean, imagine having no music to listen to at all.
Oh, man, I don't want to think that.
All right. So how about another song for us?
You got it. Actually, let's do one that's more on the blues side of it, man. We'll do Soul Man. Can the drummer hear me in there? That's the best blind drummer I've ever had in there, man. I'm going to introduce the band, actually. And there on the drums, we got Henley Connor on the drums.
Woo.
On the bass, we got Sebastian on the bass. Reggie Oliver on the baritone saxophone. And I'm just assuming that everyone on the live streaming and the radio is just clapping right now. So
I got you. Oh, my God.
We got Nick Peters on the keys. And my name is Selwyn Birchwood. Yeah, this is cool. Well, we'll do it like this, because I like when a guitar comes in like this, man, when it says...
when it's like your spirits are a perfect fit. Don't give up. Don't get down, because that's your soulmates that you have found.
You're tuned in to WNF's live music showcase in Tampa. My name is Alexis Thompson, and that is Selwyn Birchwood and his band. That was incredible.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
That was incredible. I can't even find better words than incredible.
I appreciate that.
And you have plenty of love on the live stream as well, plenty of comments. A lot of people saying that you sounded so good they didn't even realize that it was live.
Oh, man. All right.
One says, Selwyn Birchwood, welcome home. Your tribe is happy to see you and your awesome band tonight at New World.
That's right, man. We're going to be at New World Brewery tonight. At 7 p.m. we start, and man, we don't get to play home here in Tampa too often, so I'm always excited whenever we don't have to drive very far to go perform, and we get to perform for all of our friends and family back home instead of our friends and family on the road. And at 7 p.m. in New World Brewery, we're going to be throwing it down. We're saving all the good stuff for the show tonight, man. So y'all come on down, tell a friend, bring a friend. You can be on your phones. I don't care. Just show up. And, it's going to be a good time out there, man.
Saving all the good stuff for the show. This isn't the good stuff right here?
Yeah, this is the second string, man.
Well, dang. This is gonna be a great performance then. I'm already happy off of this.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Speaking of traveling, I actually had two comments that are similar in their vein. When it comes to traveling internationally, have you faced like a lot of struggles when it came with that, especially like the different people that you come across? Has there ever been has anybody ever been nasty? There we go.
No, I mean, people are people wherever you go. I mean, we are very well traveled, so we're used to it. And the problem that I think people only run into problems if they're, have never left the U.S. before and are still under the impression that we're the only country in the world and, show up to other places and don't respect other places that you go. And, I think that's when people get into trouble. I had a band member, we were in Russia, and, he's not in the band anymore. But we were in Russia going through the airport, and there were some people talking loudly. And, he said, Selwyn, you ever notice how foreigners are always talking so loud like that? And I'm like, man, we're standing in an airport in Russia. I said, you understand that we are the foreigners, right?
I was about to say that. I don't think it works in this context.
Yeah, and, it's just kind of a wild thing. But, I love to travel, man. A lot of my favorite shows have been ones overseas, where it's definitely a different vibe when we're over there. We just did a 5-week tour in France this past December. We did 34 shows or something in 33 days, something crazy. And, we go over there and we literally stay in chateaus and castles and all kind of stuff. And, I feel like that's what real life is about, being able to experience stuff. And we get to experience all kind of stuff through, being able to perform and play music. And, it's, I can't even think of a negative experience that I've had with people overseas. All of my negative experiences have been with airlines.
Oh.
So shout out to United Airlines. And
what happened?
No, it's just it's hard traveling with instruments. The airlines don't care, and all of us take our turns with the airlines damaging or just outright breaking our instruments.
Oh, no.
If you look on the headstock, this is my prized Gibson 335 that I won in Memphis for the Albert King Award, and it's had the headstock broken on it twice. Thanks to shout out to United Airlines. I appreciate you breaking the guitar, but I mostly appreciate you not paying for it. So that's cool too. So yeah, all of my negative experiences have been with airlines, man. People are people wherever you go, man, and we love meeting people, and we love performing for people.
Speaking of people, this show would be nothing without you, the viewer, checking us out every Friday. And of course, all of our lovely volunteers that help out with us. So we have our audio engineer, Pam Robinson, our audio assistant, Jerry McGowan, video director, Ed Lehman and Tatiana Molina. We have Cynthia Canada, AJ Marshall, and Lisa Reuter. We have on cameras. We also have, you have Adrian Horton on camera as well. Board ops, Charlie Cushing. Live stream, Ricky Birkenholtz. And just, of course, everybody that's watching here. So thank you so much for tuning in every Friday. All right. Now that we have that out the way, any other songs for us?
Yeah, we're going to give you an oldie. Yeah. Ooh. We're doing all the hits for this stream here, man. This is off of my first album to reach #1 on the Billboard Blues chart. It's called Living in a Burning House.
Smelling smoke, and I know something's burning, but I'm just too scared to look. If I close my eyes and ignore all the warnings, I won't have to know the truth. My heart says leave, but my legs won't let me. I can't bring myself to leave my home, but I am finding out that there ain't no doubt. I'm living in a burning house. 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 I see a glow past my shadow on the wall, and the flicker makes it dance. The air's grown thicker, I can hardly breathe it all, but all I know is this don't feel like romance. No, my heart says leave, but my legs won't let me. I can't bring myself to leave my home, but I am finding out that there ain't no town. I'm living in a burning house. Living in a burning house. Living in a burning house. Living in a burning house.
You're tuned in to WNOS Live Music Showcase in Tampa. My name is Alexis Thompson. This is Selwyn Birchwood and his band. We are almost at the end of the road here, folks, which I would like to say thank you for tuning in today, this Friday. And once again, thank you to the band for helping us out today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us, man.
Of course. Do you have one short song for us to play at the top of the hour?
I can try, man. You can cut me off if you want to, man.
Sorry about that.
Blues ain't the time. Sure what you know, the kind of blues I like. Express what's in your soul. I'm talking old school. Give me the old school. If you want to know the truth, that's what you gotta do. Listen to the old school. Everybody won't give lessons, but they ain't studied none. How can you know where you're going when you don't respect where it's come from? I'm talking old school. Give me the old school.
This is WMNF Tampa.